To be completely honest, I've talked to so many small business owners, and so many of us are just so slow for quarter one. One thing to understand with small business is there's going to be ups and downs, and it's what you do at that time that's really going to define who you are as a business owner. This is actually a great opportunity for you to invest in your business. Today, I'm going to be going over 6 different ways that you can get exposure for your business without breaking the bank.
Hi, I'm Bryn. I've been in the online small business industry since 2015. I own a top 1% performing Etsy shop. I'm also a blogger and a consultant for other creatives wanting to break into the e-commerce industry. I help other creatives that don't want to settle on a niche finally start their Etsy shop and quit their full-time job. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know every time I post a new video.
Today, I'm going to be going over 6 different ways that you can get exposure for your business without breaking the bank. Number 1, add new products. Adding new products is always a great way to create a buzz around your brand. There's kind of this idea in the Etsy world that if you create a new listing or you relist a listing, it gets you like a bump in the algorithm. And while I think most of this is speculation, there is something that is refreshing about new ideas. Sometimes we are just using the same old product over and over, and we have to be coming out with something new at some point. So if your business is slower this quarter one, pushing into quarter two, this is a great time for you to be adding a few more products to your line. Number 2 is updating your SEO. I can't tell you how many times it's gone like 9 months and I'm like, I haven't even looked at my SEO. And then I look at it and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? But when you are a small business, whether you're using Etsy or Google or another platform, understanding SEO and the keywords that are going to drive people to your shop is so important. So it's always great to take like a little refresher course, watch a new video, kind of get some new techniques, and update your SEO. However, I am a strong believer that SEO will only get you so far sometimes. I mean, how many times have you posted a great product? You're like, oh my God, this is the best idea ever. You make it, you post it on Etsy, and then it's crickets. If that's happened to you, you're not alone. It's happened to me. It's happened to most people. The third option is start selling on other platforms. I started on Etsy and I mastered Etsy. And then I kind of felt like I hit the wall. Like Etsy was like, nope, we are not going to let you make any more than X amount of dollars. So I started diversifying where I sold, and I started selling on Amazon Handmade. Another great option is eBay. And both of these platforms, again, are based on SEO. So if you've already mastered that on the Etsy platform, it's going to be really easy to just pivot that over to Amazon and or eBay. I know that a lot of people recommend Shopify, and it is a great option, but if you have already put in the time and the effort into your SEO and creating really amazing listings that rank well, then they should transfer over to Amazon and eBay fairly well. So you get to actually start creating multiple sources of income while letting these bigger guys drive all the traffic for you. Okay, number 4 is Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Google ads. I know, I'm taking all of these ads and I'm kind of just lumping them all together in this one category. Running ads is a great option for your business. And nowadays with these platforms, it is easier than ever. Personally, when I'm running ads, I have the best success when I promote products that are already currently selling. So if I have a mug that I've sold 1,000 of, that's probably the one that I'm going to create an advertisement for. It's producing well, it's going to continue to produce well. There are other things to keep in mind when you're creating your ads, like your copy and your photo. I definitely have a Google ad course on my to-do list for the next few months, and I'm really excited to see where that takes my business. Number 5, this is what everyone says. Everyone says it. I remember I first started my business like 6 months in, and my uncle texted me and he's like, oh my God, you have your own business. You need to get on Instagram, right? Everybody's like, get on social media, free marketing. And I love this concept and it is such a great idea. However, I know a lot of business owners, myself included, for the first many years, spent so much time building my product line and my product business that I really didn't define who I was on social media. At the end of the day, it takes a lot of time and research to do social media right, so that it actually converts to sales. If you've started your small business and you are not on any social media platforms yet, I do highly suggest creating an account and posting maybe once or twice a month, just so that you have a presence. When someone finds your shop and they buy your product, this gives them a place where they can find out more information about you. And if you have no social media presence, they're gonna very easily forget about you and move on. To be honest, there was a time in my small business where I didn't want to put any time into social media. But I knew how important it was for this day and age. So the sixth way that we're talking about today that is going to help gain exposure to your business is collaborating with bloggers and influencers. So this isn't 2004 anymore. Bloggers and influencers are the new billboard. They're the new commercial. And it's easier than ever for small businesses to promote their products and get it out there in the world. In 2019, I was pulling in $10,000 months for two reasons. My SEO was pretty good. For two reasons. My SEO is pretty good, and I was working with a lot of companies to push my product. It is influencers and bloggers' job to create content. They have taken the time to perfect their skill and make that their job. That's how they stay home with their babies. That's how they pay for their house. That's how they pay for their school activities. And they do such a great job at it. But what's interesting is as we collaborate with bloggers and influencers, we always have to keep in mind that this is a mutually beneficial relationship. I don't usually recommend doing a free product for a review. I'm going to explain a lot more in detail that side of my opinion in my next video. So recently I had a client that was wanting to expand her products into the social media world. And so she had already perfected her SEO. That was so good. After creating such solid listings, her sales plateaued. So we went through several different options that she had to gain exposure for her shop. And she decided to work with an influencer for the very first time. She's like a collab virgin. Is that a thing? So we went through a checklist together to find an influencer that would actually reach her target audience. If you want to know what that checklist looks like, hit the subscribe and the notification bell because that video is coming later this month. And after she had found someone, she slid into my DMs and she's like, Bryn, I don't even know what to say. Like, what does that even look like? So we came up with something like this. It could be as simple as, hi, enter their real name, not their Instagram name, not like babe, boss babe, hashtag boss babe. No, their like real name. And then write, I absolutely love your Instagram, your blog, your TikTok, whatever platform you're on. And then add a very personalized compliment because that is just going to help you stand out above. And it's not just going to look like you're trying to push your product on them. Then you can say, I've been following you for a while and I think, enter specific product, would be a perfect fit for you and your audience. If you would be interested in collaborating, let me know. So my client was so scared of sending this message, but she did it anyways. And we often have this fear of rejection, right? Like, oh my gosh, what if they say no? And so often we quit. We don't even try because of that. But I'm so proud of her because she sent it anyways. So I don't care what anyone says, like sliding into someone's DM, asking for asking to collaborate, asking for a favor is like so scary. And then there's that time frame between where like you actually sent the message and when they didn't see it, and then when they did see it and you're still waiting and you're like, oh, what's the response going to be? And it's so scary. So give me a praise hands in the comment section if you agree with me. And let me know which of these 6 strategies you're going to try for your business. So let's recap. We have number 1 with adding new products to our shop. Number 2, updating our SEO. Number 3, adding another platform to sell like Amazon or eBay and let them do the hard work by driving that traffic for you. Number 4, Pinterest, Google, Facebook ads, all a good option. 5, posting on social media because it's free. And 6, collaborating with bloggers and influencers. Be sure to grab my free guide, The Ultimate Collaboration Checklist. It is the same workflow process that I use when working with brands for my small business. It also includes some tips for creating a successful collaboration with influencers and bloggers.
Don't forget to subscribe and get notified on my next video so that you can continue to educate yourself on how to start that Etsy shop and grow your business. While you wait for that, go ahead and check out these other videos. I'll see you soon.